Hi, welcome to Magical Unicron. I'm Serena Verona. Today I'm going to do a pick a card for you regarding what will happen in the next 3 months. So for today's reading, each pile will have one card from the Foxfire Kitsune deck, 3 cards from the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, 3 cards from the Light Seers Tarot, 3 cards from the Tarot of the Pagan Cats, 1 card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and 1 card from Divine Doors. So we have pile number 1 with the light blue charm bag. We have pile number 2 with the black charm bag. We have pile number 3 with the yellow charm bag. We have pile number 4 with the green charm bag. And we have pile number 5 with the orange charm bag. Take a moment, concentrate on your next 3 months and pick a pile. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube and you enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to be one of my patrons over on Patreon, the link is in the description box below. Regardless of whether you're watching this on YouTube or Patreon, you will find the link to my Teespring page below if you enjoy fun merch. All right, let's get started. All right, we have pile number 1 with the light blue charm bag and this beautiful door. We'll save that card for last. Our first card is Firefox. So pile number 1, you may be struggling right now with a decision, or you may feel like you're in the dark a bit. You may not have all the answers you need right now. This card is a light in the darkness, so hang in there. And I love that there's a moon in the background of this card. The moon is also a light in the darkness. So if you're in a dark spot right now, hang in there. There is light coming your way. All right, Princess of Wands, perfect, excellent. This is inspiration. This is a message or a new perspective about things that you are passionate about. If you have creative pursuits, you may want to turn to those right now. You may want to throw yourself into whatever art form that you enjoy and just let inspiration guide you. Huh. And we have the Ace of Wands. Nice. The Page of Wands carries the Ace. This is a passionate new beginning. So out of this inspiration here, you could have a new cycle starting that has to do with things you feel passionate or creative about. This is also ambition. This can be anything involved with your creativity. It could be starting a new business around it. It could be coming up with a new project you want to work on. Anything that you feel passionate or ambitious about. This can even be going for a promotion at work. It can be anything that you feel strongly about. Brand new beginning. Nice. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Excellent. This is thinking about your future. And this is perfect. We have the Ace here, and now we have the 2. This is a progression. So you may have already received a message or that inspiration. You may have already had this brand new thing happen, and now you're really thinking about the future. Or this could all be future for you. It's a general reading, so take it as it resonates for you. But we have this beautiful light in the darkness. We have this inspiration. We have this new opportunity come in, and then we really spend some time thinking about the future. Gorgeous. Love it. The World. This is the end of a major life cycle. So not surprising if you feel like you're in the dark right now, because that would be normal if you've got a cycle that's ending, if it's time to start something new. And again, you may not have all the answers right now, but don't worry, that inspiration, that new perspective is coming. The ends of cycles are not easy, so just hang in there. 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's a decision to be made here, and it's associated with this new opportunity. And again, you may not have all the answers. The Firefox card is about not really knowing which way to turn next until that light in the darkness comes in. So you may have a decision to make here. And you're going to want to make it as fairly as possible. You want to be really balanced when you're thinking about this decision. Really think it through. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Now this is paired with your card where you're thinking about the future. So this can be your energy, or this could be the energy of someone you're trying to call in. The Queen of Cups is someone who's very loving, very supportive, very nurturing. This is a beautiful energy. If it's yours, if that resonates for you, just be careful of giving away too much or being too sensitive. If this is someone you're calling in, you'll want to be gentle with them. They will have tender feelings. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Gorgeous. This is here with your inspiration card, with your ending of a cycle card. You may be in good shape financially, or you may be very good at your job. Pentacles have to do with our mundane life, our material life. And the Queen of Pentacles is very good at planting seeds and watching them grow. Now here we're thinking about what we want in our future, and this energy is very good at that long-term planning. I do think this is your energy, pile one, and you can be in both of these energies. You can be very loving and nurturing and supportive, and you can also be very practical and down to earth and good at managing your resources. So take it as it resonates for you. We have the Sun. Gorgeous. So this new opportunity comes in, and if you make your decisions carefully, it has the potential of bringing you great joy. Beautiful. I love it. Queen of Wands. Nice. This is where you're headed, pile one. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very charismatic and creative and passionate and fun. Can easily wield these passionate opportunities. Can easily get this new perspective when it comes to creativity, this inspiration, totally in your wheelhouse. This is where you're headed. This is your potential energy. And that makes me think even more that this Queen of Cups, for most of you, is a partner that you're thinking about. They may be present for you, if that resonates, or they may be future. It's with this future planning card, this long-term planning. So it's very possible this is a future person. You may not even know who this person is, or you may have someone in mind. But I think the energy I'm feeling from it is a little more vague. It's you want someone who's supportive and loving and tender in your life. And these two cards go together well, really. You've got love and passion. So that's nice. Keep calling it in. You have this beautiful opportunity here, and it has amazing potential. All right. Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. I love this picture. The lightning is flowing out of her hands. She's absolutely magical. And remember, gender never matters in my readings. Any of these cards can be any gender. But this makes me feel like you are casting magic in your life. You are manifesting. You are calling to you what you want. You have this beautiful power here, this inspiration and all the talent. And this is confidence to bring about anything you want. Gorgeous. You may be in a place of darkness right now, but this is your future. Beautiful. Let's read your charms. All right. The first thing I saw was the key. Keys are solutions to problems. You may not know you have this solution yet, and I think it's linked to this inspiration card here. You may not know you have it, but you have it. We have the baby charm. You may be thinking about this for your future. You may be wanting a family. You may have a family and you're thinking about their future and you want to provide for them, not just financially, but also for their happiness as well. You could be needing to nurture the child within. So take that as it resonates. We have the eye charm from the Witch's Runes, and this is about focusing. Not surprising when you've got these beautiful cards of really thinking about your future, really moving forward into a new cycle, dropping an old cycle. This is really focusing on what you want, paying attention. And sometimes this is communication with the spirit world. So if you have someone you love who's passed on that you think might be guiding you, if you have a guardian angel, spirit guide, whatever works for you, you may want to consider asking for their help. We have the turkey charm. I love this charm. It's all about abundance. Whatever this project is, this inspiration that's turning into this new opportunity for you, it will provide you with abundance. We have a rose quartz, which is about unconditional love and compassion. Not surprising when I see a Queen of Cups card in the reading. Very much their wheelhouse is this compassion, this empathy, this unconditional love. They will have it for you and you will have it for them. We have a fluorite. This is about psychic protection. I'm going to put it here with this eye charm. So there probably is some karmic stuff going on here, some spiritual stuff going on here, and you are protected. You don't need to worry about that. I do think for some of you, you have someone on the other side watching over you, even if you don't realize it. We have the community charm. Perfect timing. Yeah, you have support. You may not know, like this key, you may not know that you have it, but you do. We have the treasure chest charm. Again, an abundance charm. I don't think you're going to have to worry about money as long as you're making smart decisions. And finally, we have the agate heart. Agates are about balancing and grounding. And whenever I pull a heart, I think about compassion and empathy and unconditional love. That goes there with the rose quartz. I think you're calling that into you. You may have it now in your life. This may be a present thing that you have called in the past. But if not, you are calling it in now. You're preparing for it. All right, the final card. Draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild. Good night. This is a card of creativity, a card of embracing your passions. The Queen of Wands has no problem embracing their passions. If you live this authentic life of creativity and passion, you're going to have no problem at all, pile one. Awesome. Exciting. I love it. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I loved reading for you. I'm going to move on to pile 2. All right, we have pile number 2 with the black charm bag and this beautiful door. We'll save that card for last. Our first card is the Noble One. Beautiful. This card is about working to be a better person every day. To not just do the right thing, but to be noble, to be generous and kind. All right. We have the moon. The moon is about traveling a road in the dark, and sometimes it's about secrets. So it may be difficult right now to find your road going forward to being a better person every day. But hang in there. Yeah, hang in there. Because here's the Sun card. This is joy. Beautiful. Even when you're confused and things are difficult, if you can stay on that path of goodness, of becoming a better person day by day, even though you still have failings, you still have flaws, if you're genuinely working on becoming a better person, you're working towards this joy. Oh, 9 of Wands. No wonder you're having trouble. This is often called the Wounded Warrior card. It's about fighting battle after battle after battle, and you feel like you are always under attack, but you never give up. And I love it with this Noble One card, because this is believing in your principles and never giving them up even when times are tough. Oh, Lord. Pile 2, 9 of Wands again. You've been through it. You have been through it. You're not just fighting battle after battle. You're fighting battle after battle in the dark. You feel like the path you are trotting, the light that's shining down on it is so pale, and it's just so difficult to move forward. I'm sorry. Ooh, that's an unpleasant combination. 10 of Swords. Now, 10 of Swords is about the cycle, this painful cycle being over. It's done. It's dead. It's finished. It's time to let it go. And you'll notice this 10 is between these two 9s. All 3 of these cards represent the end of a cycle. 9s are the end. 10 is an absolute finished, done, gone, out card. This card is telling me that these battles are done, even if you haven't seen it yet because it's still in the dark for you. These are done. It's time to lay down your weapons and walk away from these battles. Strength. It's going to take some strength to do it. You're probably very emotionally invested in whatever these battles are. You've spent so much time defending yourself that how could you not be emotionally invested? But you need to pull your strength together to walk away. You might be a Leo. We have both of Leo's cards here. Don't have to be. So gather your strength because it's time. King of Swords, yes. It's time for you to move into this King of Swords energy where you remove the emotion. We're just talking about being very emotionally invested. It's time to remove the emotion from the equation and be extremely logical and rational, and most importantly, fair about all of these battles that you've been fighting. Fair to the other party and fair to yourself. That's being the Noble One. When you can reach King of Swords level of fairness and justice, that's nobility. 8 of Wands. Okay, these are messages flying in or circumstances changing quickly. So once you acknowledge that these battles are over, your circumstances will change quickly. It will take time to reach the amount of joy that's in the Sun card, but circumstances will change quickly once you acknowledge it's dead, it's done. Whatever it is you need to walk away from here, once you've done it, your circumstances change rapidly. Oh yes, 10 of Cups. Yes, you have the 2 cards of joy here in the tarot deck. If you can be strong enough to walk away from these battles, you are going to feel 1,000,000 times better, pile 2. 1,000,000 times better. Like this huge burden has been lifted, especially since you have 2 9 of Wands. Huge burden is lifted. You have these 2 burden cards, these 2 defensive cards, and you have these 2 cards of joy. It's up to you which path you're going to take. The Altar Priestess. Preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. If you have a spiritual path that you follow, you may want to consider that as you're planning out how you're going to let go of these battles, because it can help you. If you don't have a spiritual path, you can still prepare. And that's what the King of Swords is all about. Thinking things through, making plans, deciding which path is logical and rational to take and is fair to everyone. So this card is about preparing to make sure that when you release this stuff, you're ready to do so and it's not some jarring thing that you end up going right back to. All right, let's read your charms. We have the sacral chakra stone. So there's a lot of passion here. And you may need to use your creativity to solve this problem. For some of you, there may be a sexual component. We have the star. Make a wish. This is about long-term planning. Think about the long-term effects that these cards have had on your life and the long-term effects that these cards could have on your life. We have the feminine witch's rune here. This is about yin energy. These two cards are both all yang energy. This is fighting, fighting, fighting. This card of letting go and walking away is all yin. It's releasing. It's surrendering, not in the way that you are taken prisoner, but in the way that you understand that the only way these battles will end is if you lay down your arms and walk away. We have the protection rune. Perfect. We're talking about surrendering and walking away here. You are protected. If you feel like you can't lay down your arms because it's not safe, there may be some spiritual factors here protecting you. Now, I just want to say one more thing. Whenever I pull this charm, I think some people may be in this situation because of an physically unsafe situation. So do what you need to do to remain physically safe. That's very important. But you are spiritually safe. We have a black jasper here. This is about prophetic dreams and visions, and it's going to disappear when I put it on that black fabric. If you are having vivid dreams, if you are catching things out of the corner of your eye, pay attention to those things. Oh. We have the thank you charm. I think this is a message from your future self. Thank you for giving up those fights. We have the circle charm. This is about cycles. And we're talking how these 3 cards are the end of a cycle. It's time to start a new one. Oops. And finally, we have the leaf. This is about growth. And we were talking here with the Noble card about personal growth. Growing into a better and better person each day. You can't do that if you're constantly fighting battles. It's just time. All right, our final card is our door. Hummingbird song. Nectar of sweetness. In joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing, as medicine it sings. It's time for healing. It's time to heal up all the battle wounds that you've taken. It's time to sign a peace treaty and move towards happiness. Nice, Pile 2. I like it. I wish you the best of luck. I loved reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it too. I'm going to move on to Pile 3. All right, Pile 3, with the yellow charm bag. We have our beautiful door here. We're going to read that card last. Our first card is Coming of Age. This card is about gaining experience and using it as best we can. It's the end of a cycle where you stop and think about all you've learned and how you intend to go forward and really the knowledge you've gained. Justice. Nice. This is a card of balance. It's also a card of karma. Maybe time to balance things out a little bit here. 9 of discs. Beautiful. This is a comfortable life. This is money in the bank. This is bills are paid. Nice. Nice work. This is all about your material life. And if it is not easy now, this is future potential here for you. comfort. The Empress. Yes, it absolutely is potential for you. This is your energy, pile 3, and the Empress can manifest anything they want. Again, gender never matters in my readings. All you have to do is think about it and put some energy into it, and you can manifest beautiful comfort, balance in your life. 8 of Cups. Okay, something's missing. You're probably finishing up a cycle, or you're coming to a point in your life where you are thinking about the knowledge you've gained, the lessons you've learned, and you've come up short. You feel like you're out of balance because something is missing, and you're going to go looking for it. Most likely has to do with something emotional. 9 of Pentacles again. Pile 3, I don't think you need to worry about money. That may not be your current situation, but I think in the future, this could represent 2 incomes, 2 nice incomes. If you have a partner, or this could be income from a future partner, this could be 2 very beautiful incomes here. 10 of Wands. Okay. So we're talking over here about lessons learned. You've probably been carrying some heavy burdens. It's time to lay those down. The 10 is the end of the cycle. These burdens no longer serve you. It's time to let them go. And they're standing in the way of your manifestation. They're standing in the way of your creativity, your ability to bring things to life in your world. It's definitely time to let those burdens go, whatever they are. We have the Emperor. These are divine counterparts. And this is what's missing for you. If you have a significant other in your life right now, they're not this person. I'm not saying they could not become this person. They certainly could, but they're not this person now. The Empress is the culmination of all the queens. The Emperor is the culmination of all the kings. Now, gender never matters in my readings, so don't pay attention to that. This is a person who's very stable, very balanced, very good at managing their resources and their energies. They take care of their people. They know a lot of stuff. They're very smart. They're also very caring. And that's what's missing. She has a scale here. It's got 2 baskets on it. And here we only have 1 cup. That's what's missing is the counterpart. And here it is, divine counterpart. And this is a power couple. When I said this was 2 incomes, yeah, these people have no problem creating a comfortable life for themselves. So if you're in a present situation and you don't want to leave it, this is a potential for that present person. Or this could be a future person coming into your life if that doesn't resonate for you. It's a general reading, so. Knave of Pentacles. This is a page. They bring messages or new perspectives. This one's about money, about your material life. There's going to be a new perspective that comes in here that creates all of this beautiful abundance. Could be that you hear about a job opening. Could be that you have an idea for a new business. King of Wands, gorgeous. This is the energy you need, and not for the usual reason. The King of Wands is a person who's very passionate, very creative, very charismatic, very ambitious, and that may go here. with this new opportunity that's coming in. That may go there. I feel like this is your vibration, but I feel it's far more important to put it with this Ten of Wands, because no one can take care of this Ten of Wands problem like the King of Wands. Totally under control. The King of Wands isn't going to carry all these burdens. They have too many things to do. They have too many projects that they're focusing on. They need to go have some fun for a while, because that's important too. Too busy with passion projects to deal with nonsense that is not helping in any way. This is the energy you need to step into to drop these Ten of Wands. You have more important things to do. I like it. The Diamond Dreamer. Material wealth, true prosperity. Gorgeous. Pile 3. I don't think money's going to be a problem in the future. And like I said, I think you're going to have a partner here who contributes to that. And it's all going to come out of this experience you've had in the past, this change, this shift where this is like a life promotion. You've learned things and you're moving forward. You've gained new skills. You've gained new perspectives. This is a new perspective right here. And you're monetizing it. Nothing wrong with that. Let's read your charms. Oh, I love it already. There's 2 keys here, one for the Emperor, one for the Empress. These are solutions. You may not realize you have these solutions to your problems, but you do. These keys will unlock the doors to these 2 nines of pentacles. Again, one for the Emperor, one for the Empress. I love it. Perfect. We have the blue bottle. This is the mystery elixir. Do you drink it? Do you not drink it? You don't know what's ahead. This is a decision. Probably has to do with laying down these burdens and going to find what's missing. Could have to do with whatever this new perspective is here. Take it as it resonates for you. Yeah, decision. It's crossroads. Don't let your options paralyze you. Consider all the options carefully, then make your decision and move forward. Beautiful. 2 decision charms right there together. We have a Pisces charm. You may be a Pisces. This partner may be a Pisces. There may be a Pisces in your life who's important to you. Yay! We have the 4-leaf clover. Luck is on your side here. This is a calcite. Trying to decide if it's blue or green. It's really pale. You know what? I think it's blue. It looks kind of blue. Blue calcite is about calming emotions. So probably has to do with these burdens over here, but this card is also an emotional card. So just stay calm. Beautiful things are on their way in. Just release these silly things that aren't helping. You're already calling in this person, so you don't need to worry about what's missing. They're on the way. And amethyst, if they're not already here for you. Amethyst is about psychic protection. You probably have help from the other side. Someone who's looking out for you. Oh, I love this charm. It's the cauldron. You have the ability to take different elements and add them together in such a way that the new whole that they create is more valuable than the sum of its parts. You can combine things to make a greater whole. That is your ability. No wonder you're going to be wealthy. Beautiful. Final message. The Sacred Lotus. Compassion in action. The chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. This is a reminder that all of this is divine gift Even the material stuff is divine gift. And it's very important. You've learned some great lessons back here. You've got this beautiful life promotion here where you have gained new skills and new knowledge. It's gorgeous. Don't forget to remain compassionate, to understand there's more to life than money. It's not a warning. It's just a reminder. Because I don't think you have that problem. This is your energy, the Empress, culmination of all the queens. I don't think you have a problem with it. It's just a little reminder there. Don't get too caught up in this. All right, pile 3, awesome read. Best of luck to you. I loved reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it too. I'm going to move on to pile 4. All right, pile 4 with the green charm bag and this gorgeous door. We'll save that for last. Your first card is Be Still a While. Maybe time to take a little bit of a break. Maybe there's some stress in your life. It might be time to step aside a while and do some healing. 5 of Swords. Yes, there's conflict. I can just feel it there for you, pile 4. Sorry. It's time to step away from this conflict and heal from it. It's not doing you any good. You're probably losing sleep over it. The Magician. Beautiful. Pile 4, you have the ability to manifest things. You're manifesting right now, probably. Ugh. 3 of Swords. Emotional pain. You'll notice this Magician is between these 2 painful cards here. If you are focusing on this pain, that's what you are calling to you, pile 4. You don't want to focus on these things. That's why it's important to take this break and heal up, step away, disengage, think about beautiful things so you're not manifesting more pain. Page of Wands, gorgeous. This is inspiration. This is a message or a new perspective on things that you feel passionate about. It's about your creativity, your ambition. It's paired with this conflict card. So I feel like this conflict, whatever it is for you, could be family arguments, it could be trouble at work, it could be romantic problems, whatever it is for you. Plenty of problems going around these days. It's standing in the way of this inspiration for you. You need to spend more time doing whatever creative thing it is that you love to do, no matter what it is. If it's singing in the shower, do that. Because again, you are manifesting and you don't want to manifest this. You want to manifest this. Justice. This is a card of balance. It's also a card of karma. But here, paired with this Magician in this particular read, I feel like this card is saying, whatever it is you're focusing on is what you're going to get. Because it's what you called in. These 2 cards right here are saying, change your focus. Holy crap. 3 of Swords again. Pile 4, I'm so sorry. This is a lot of emotional pain. This could be 2 horrible things that have happened to you. Or more. This is a ton of pain. I'm seeing these 2 red hearts here and these 2 cups on the scale here. I am feeling like there for some of you there are 2 things that happened. Maybe one right after the other. And you may be weighing those things and wondering what you did to deserve them. You didn't. This is an opportunity to learn to learn how to heal yourself and move forward, to learn how to feel compassion for others. You may not have a problem with that one. You may be in enough pain that you don't ever want to see another person in pain again. Whew, heavy reading. Ooh. Yeah, Queen of Swords, this is your energy. The Queen of Swords is someone who's very logical, very rational, very experienced, but they carry some pain in their heart. This card, the conflict is very much internalized. And that's what the Queen of Swords does. But it's time to set that pain aside and find things that you feel passionate about. Find things that give you joy. Do that healing. It's fine to be rational, and I feel like you turn to the rational because the emotional is just too painful. But it is time to look to things that give you joy. Yes, Four of Swords. These are the same card. This is taking that time out to heal. It's taking that time to consider the things that happened in the past, to consider what lessons you're going to learn from it so you can move forward. It's also an opportunity to be fair to yourself. If you're feeling stupid over this, or like you can't figure out why you had to go through this, just rest and heal, because it will come to you. The reason this happened will come to you. And be fair to yourself. The Queen of Swords is a very fair person. King of Chalices. This is perfect. This is the energy you need to move into to get past this pain. The King of Cups is a person who is very emotionally mature, very much in control of their emotions. They feel them. They definitely feel them. And they love deeply. They care, they nurture, they hurt. But they use their knowledge that even pain can help us to become a better person. And that's the opportunity here, is to heal up, to gain this new knowledge, to learn these lessons, so we can come out of these horrible things a better person. And the key, again, is in doing things that bring you joy and not focusing on the things that cause you pain. The Dream Walker. Dreams, the collective good, illusions. I actually like that we have these two cards here together, the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups, because we've got the very rational and we've got the very emotional. And this is a balance that you're going to need, because it helps us get past any illusions. You're going to want to pay attention to your dreams. And I really love that the center message on this card is the collective good. That's part of this vibration too. It may be very difficult to understand why all of this painful stuff has happened or is happening. But be patient. One day there will be clarity. Let's read your charms. We have a key. Keys are solutions to problems. They help us overcome obstacles. You may not realize that you have a solution, but you do. Going into these meditative states, this time out, taking some rest, taking a break, may help you identify some solutions to your problems. We have an Untitled. This balances emotions with spirituality. If you have a spiritual path that you walk, you may consider diving a little deeper into it for a while to help heal up this pain. This charm says the love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. Remember, gender never matters in my readings, and I rarely take this charm literally. There's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of grief. It may be that you've lost someone and they've gone to the other side. It does not have to be a grandmother. It can be anyone. Anyone you love. Anyone who loves you. Don't forget they still love you. Just like you still love them. We have a green calcite. This is about mental healing. Definitely, that is what's needed here. That's what this card is. That's what this card is. We have a crown. This is beautiful because you've got the Queen of Swords. You've got the King of Cups. You are a leader. You can lead yourself in this moment of pain to a better future. Beautiful. We have the stag with the butterfly wings. This is creative genius. It goes right here with this Ace of Wands. Whatever creative endeavor you're into, throw yourself into it. It's not a mistake I set it down next to this Untitled. It could be that this creative endeavor is your spiritual practice. You may not even realize that. Okay, we have another royalty charm here. This is the King charm. And we talked a lot about this King of Cups, and we talked about the crown. This is all about being a leader. Being the leader of you. Not letting this pain control you. You deciding what you want and calling it in. We have the swans, and their little necks make a heart. One swan is smaller than the other. That goes with this grandmother charm here. Whoever you lost was probably a great influence on your life, if you lost someone. We have the butterfly charm. This is a clue as to why this happened. It's time to transform. That's why this rest and reflection is so important, so you can understand better how you want to transform and what you want to call into your life. We have the weasel charm, and the weasel is all about tenacity and determination. Don't give up. There's a lot of pain here, but don't give up. Be tenacious when it comes to what gives you joy. We have the Aries charm. You may be an Aries. Someone who is dear to you may be an Aries. Finally, we have the needle. And the needle usually represents to me the ability to combine things to make a greater whole. But in this case, I feel like this needle is about you sewing up your wounds. It's time to take that needle and sew up your injuries so you stop bleeding. Metaphorically. All right, final message. Beautiful tree. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. Yeah, it's time. It's time to take this break. To get this new perspective. Well, I'm sorry, Pile 4, that was a very heavy reading, but I hope I've given you something to think about at least. I hope you are able to get some rest and think things through a little bit, and I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to move on to Pile 5. Okay, Pile 5 with the orange charm bag. And this door, we'll save that card for last. Your first card is Rituals and Offerings. If you have a spiritual path, you may want to consider giving a little more time to it right now, particularly if you have a solitary practice. If you don't have a spiritual path you follow, you may want to just spend a little more time in nature or a little more quiet time alone, just to think a little bit. We have the Strength card. Maybe you're going through a rough patch right now. A lot of people are. Where you need a little more strength and you need a little more support. Oh, Seven of Swords. This is often a card of deception. Sometimes it's just secrets. Sometimes we're hiding something to protect something else. We'll come back to that card. Oh, the Hanged Man. This goes perfect with the Rituals and Offerings card. This is taking a time out to get a new perspective. And I particularly love this one because he's got these beautiful rays shooting out from his head, and this halo just makes me really think about enlightenment. It's that new perspective on your life. And it's a major new perspective. Sorry about the helicopter going overhead. We'll give it just a second. Oh my gosh, it's really loud today. I'm sorry. Maybe it's hanging overhead. Holy crap. Sorry about that. I live really close to an airport, can you tell? Queen of Wands, gorgeous. It's a possibility you may be a Leo or have Leo in your chart, because the Strength card is all about Leo. You can tell by the lion. And the Queen of Wands is a fire sign. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very charismatic, very creative and passionate and fun and ambitious. Gender never matters in my readings, but this is either your energy now or it's potential energy for you for the future. I feel like right now you may be at a low point, but you're wanting to get back to this beautiful feeling where you have a zest for life, a passion. Ten of Cups. This card is about joy, and ordinarily I'm very happy to see it, but not when it's paired with the Seven of Swords. You may think you're in a situation that makes you very happy, but it may not be real. Sorry. And you may have figured that out already. This could be past energy where you were thinking, oh, this is great, this is wonderful, but then there were secrets that came out and ruined it. That could be why you're in this phase where you need a little time to yourself. You need that new perspective. Page of Cups. Pages are about new perspectives. Sometimes messages, but paired with the Hanged Man, this is definitely a new perspective that has to do with emotion. Probably came out of this situation right here. You may have a new outlook on how to approach matters of the heart, romantic or not. Eight of Cups. Something is missing. And you're going to go looking for it. And I think the thing that's missing is this zest for life, this passion, this excitement, this happiness. Five of Wands. Okay. This is a card. It's usually about jealousy. It's competition. Sometimes it's playful and fun. But it's here with these lies. This deception. Someone was probably jealous of you. They probably told some fibs. And it just messed this up. Sorry. Four of Pentacles. You didn't just get a new perspective on your emotions, but sorry about the other helicopter. But you got this new sort of feeling like you needed to protect your resources. This could be money, it could be your time or your energy. You got a little more protective here because of this crazy whatever this was that happened for you. This new perspective came in, probably making you more cautious both with love and your resources. Again, it can be any kind of love. But it's time to take this break and go off and be by yourself for a while, because you can go out looking for this thing that's missing and you can regain it. Absolutely. This beautiful, happy, passionate feeling that you had at one time. It's going to take some strength to get there, but you have it. You have this strength. You have this experience. You've learned these lessons, which may be a little rough right now, but these perspectives will mature so you can get back to this beautiful feeling. The map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. This is a huge card of inspiration. Wands are all about inspiration and free will and being authentic. The Queen of Wands would never pretend to be someone they're not. And that's kind of, I get that feeling a little bit right here. Like you've gone into this energy with these new perspectives and you're kind of not really being your authentic self. It's time to get back to it. Take whatever time you need, do whatever sort of meditation or quiet time, alone time, whatever you need, prayer, asking for help from the other side, whatever you do, take that time because this should be your future, pile 5. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous future. Let's read your charms. Ooh. Okay, 2 charms fell out onto the table, which is like they're calling attention to themselves. So these are the most important charms here. The first one is weakness is a choice. That goes with your strength card. And the second card is the second charm is a star. So make a wish. Beautiful. I love those. All right. We have the Sun Witch's Rune. This is about making good decisions. This is about a bright future. Goes beautifully with these cards up here. This is the Ambition Rune. Ambition is this card's middle name. We have a coin. You may have been worried a little bit about money. That's why you're being careful with your resources. You're going to be okay. We have a brown jasper. This is about stability and balance. So you've gone a little off balance over here with these new perspectives that are maybe a little protective after this happened, but you just need to come back to your authentic self. We have the peace charm. It goes over here with this offerings and rituals card. It's finding peace within yourself after going through something that was traumatic. We have the wine charm. Yeah, have a little fun. Relax and have a little fun. Oh my gosh. We have 2 4-leaf clovers. Luck is on your side. You don't have to be afraid. You are lucky. And you're going to realize it. And finally, we have a garnet. Garnet cleanses and re-energizes. You've been through some crap here, but it's time to cleanse it and re-energize yourself and move forward. All right, final message. Walkabout. You discover your path in sacred walkabout. The trees are your people. The earth is your tribe. In indigenous lessons, you find the will to survive. Beautiful. We were talking about how getting back to your spiritual path is important, even if it's just getting out into nature, which this card talks about. Gorgeous. Do whatever feels right to get your passion for life back, because you have a beautiful future waiting for you. Gorgeous, pile 5. I love it. I loved reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it too. Sorry you've been through some rough times, but you'll get past it, I know. If you love fun merch, the link to my Teespring page is below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.